These are my predictions of the Quebec Maritime Junior Hockey League playoffs. The first matchup being Sherbrooke and the Armada. Sherbrooke finished 5th in the standings this season, while the Armada finished 4th. The Armada only finished 5 points ahead of Sherbrooke to get their playoff position. It's tough to say what will happen in this series as both teams are very good. As we know, Sherbrooke has some talented players, as so do the Armada. If I had to pick, I would probably have to pick Sherbrooke, as they have been the better team over the years in the playoffs as well as regular season. The second playoff series is the Ramparts and Wildcats. The Wildcats have been a powerhouse all season as they won first place in the Eastern Conference as well as the division as well as the entire league, getting a record-breaking 108 points out of just 64 games, including 53 wins. As for Quebec, they are sitting 8th in the standings. They only finished 5 points ahead of Halifax, but then again, we know they have some very skilled and offensive players as well on their team. I believe it's going to be a very close series. It is definitely going to be a physical series, and we will see what happens. The third series being the Teton and Chicoutimi. Chicoutimi finished third with a total of 82 points, while the Teton finished with a total of 69 points in 6th place. And once again, both teams have a very structured lineup and a very physical lineup as well as a very talented lineup. I believe this is going to be a close series as well. It's definitely going to be a at least best of 5 series out of the 7-game series. The third series is Halifax and Drummondville. Halifax just squeaked into the playoffs with a total of 48 points as they finished in that final playoff spot out of the 10 teams in the Eastern Conference. And as for Drummondville, they were on top of the Western Conference with a total of 86 points on the season, and out of 64 games, they have 40 wins. So, judging by the record here, I would have to predict that Drummondville is going to win against Halifax, but again, don't count Halifax out as we know they can spark something as of late. All it takes is one goal to get back in the series if they happen to be down. The next series is Gatineau and the Normada. Gatineau finished 7th with 49 points on the season, while the Armada finished 4th with a total of 77 points on the season. So, judging by the overall standings here, the Normada are 2nd, and 82 points out of 64 games is really good. So, if they keep that powerhouse and the offense rolling like they did, I think they have a better chance of winning against Gatineau, who had just 49 points on the season. The next series is Cape Breton and Baie-Comeau. Baie-Comeau finished 4th with a total of 77 points in the Eastern Conference, while the Eagles finished 5th with 75 points. With this matchup, Baie-Comeau only finished 3 points ahead, so it's going to be very close. Both teams are going to play really physical against each other, as we know. The Eagles have a really strong powerhouse with Cam Squires and the rest of their crew. A very hot goaltender as well. As we know, anything can happen in the playoffs. You can be up 3-1 and the other team can come back and win the series like that. So it's going to be interesting between these two teams as they were close in the standings, and I'm sure they will be very close in the upcoming playoffs here. And the next series is Val-d'Or and Shawinigan. Shawinigan finished 3rd with a total of 84 points on the season, while Val-d'Or just squeaked in at the 6th spot with a total of 65 points. You would think the 3rd place would overtake the 6th place in the playoffs, but again, anything can happen. So even if Shawinigan does get off to that early lead in the series, Val-d'Or could easily come back and win the series in a blink of an eye. So we'll see what happens between these two teams. I'm sure it's going to be physical and it's going to be a grit series for sure. And the final playoff series is the Charlottetown Islanders and the Rimouski Oceanic. The Islanders squeaked in at 7th place with 65 points on the season, just 4 points back of Acadie Bathurst for 6th place. And the Oceanic were right behind Moncton with 96 points on the season, so it'll be tough to see what happens here. Charlottetown, they could overtake Rimouski, or Rimouski could overpower House Charlottetown and win the whole series here. We'll have to see what happens. Special teams is going to be a big one in all of the series for sure, as well as penalty kill. I think if the teams have good power plays and good penalty kill, it'll be a tough series to win. And that is my playoff predictions on After the Puck Drops.